In many sports, a winning team needs strength, strategy, and amazing execution. The same is true for investing. Wells Fargo Advisors is here to help you reach your goals with customized strategies and sophisticated planning tools. Wells Fargo Advisors, professional advice, innovative insights, a team that's invested in you. Heath Rylance, Senior Financial Advisor. In Watertown, SD, call Heath Rylance today at 605-882-7145. That's 605-882-7145. Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Clearing Services, LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer, and a separate non-bank affiliate of Wells Fargo & Company.
Welcome to the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena.
Starting for your Huron All-Stars, number 2, Elliot Hartman. Number 9, Michael Larson. Number 10, Mason Hunter. Number 23, Chase Bales. Number 25, Diego Colon. And in goal, Caleb Rashad. And starting for your Lakers, at forward, number 12, Ian Melville. At center, number 27, Tyson Moore.
Welcome to the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. It's JV hockey. Starting lineups have been set. This is Jim Lloyd going to bring you a JV game today. We normally do the varsity games, but we decided on this last day, last home game of the season, we're going to bring you varsity or JV action, and then we'll follow up with JV. Welcome to the live stream today here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. It's the Watertown Lakers coming in at 3-10. And the Huron All-Stars at 5-9. Only 8 are going to go to the state tournament. We'll talk a little bit about that state tournament. We're all ready to puck drop. And the puck is down. It's controlled by the Watertown Lakers. This is Tyson Lawrence. He's going to dump it in deep as it's going to wrap around. The goalies today, Caleb Rashad, for the Huron All-Stars, as this one comes all the way down to that Watertown Laker goalie, and he's going to have it covered up. That Watertown Laker goalie today is Cooper Thompson. Cooper Thompson, he wears number 33 for the Watertown Lakers. Offensive faceoff coming here for the Huron All-Stars. Just to the right-hand side of Cooper Thompson. This is controlled in the offensive zone, and the shot goes high. That shot goes in by the Huron All-Stars. That's Jace Bales. Huron All-Stars brings a small lineup to the arena today, as many of these kids that are playing for the Huron All-Stars will also suit up for the varsity. That's just the product of having not a lot of kids in the program, and as you know, these programs go up and down in South Dakota hockey, as this one is taken by Grady Bodsberg all the way down in the offensive zone for the Lakers on the far side. I'm perched up here in the third floor of the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena, and this comes out into the neutral zone, picked off by the Lakers. That's Grady Bodsberg. He's going to take it in as it comes out now here on up in the neutral zone. They take their offensive zone. Going in is Elliot Hartman. He's going to circle all the way back around. A little backhanded pass, a shot right in front. That shot went on by Tim. Nice looking shot off the post for a Huron All-Stars. A good look early on in this game. We're just barely underway as this one goes all the way in, and that Thompson has that one. That shot went in by the Huron All-Stars by Matke. Neutral zone play continues here for these teams. Back to the Huron All-Stars defense, looking all the way up the ice to Bogue. Bogue can't keep it on his stick. And the Watertown Lakers are going to have to chase behind their own goalie, push this thing up out of their defensive zone. Pushing it along here is John Slicer. John Slicer loses it off his stick, and the puck trickles over to Thompson, and we have a stoppage of play. Already 3 shots on goal for the Huron All-Stars. we talk a little bit about the state tournament. It's a JV state tournament coming up on the 7th through the 9th. It's in Rapid City. And out of 11 teams, 8 are going to go. And we're going to have an offensive face-off coming here for the Huron All-Stars. As controlled in the offensive zone by the All-Stars. That's Ryder Casper Houtentelling. He has a brother on this team, Skyler. As this one can't be held in by the Huron All-Stars, they're going to chase back out to the neutral zone. Picking it up there is Chase Bales. He's going to circle around by the dot. He's going to take the offensive zone. He's going to go in 1-on-4. Going to take a nice shot there. Sticked away by Thompson. Huron All-Stars control. It's Bales centering pass. There goes a shot, goes in. That shot went in by Ryder Casper Houtentelling. We're going to get fresh legs on both sides. Thanks for taking us along on the live stream today. Happy to bring it to you. JV hockey here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. It's the first JV broadcast that we've had. As you look at Thompson there on your screen, an offensive face-off here for Huron, controlled by Huron. Taking off his skates. That was Hartman. Puck caroms around, held in here by the defense. There goes a shot on from the far defensive point, and Thompson doesn't know where it is. There it is. It's right there by your pad. As we have a stoppage of play here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. 14-26. Offensive face-off coming here for Huron. This is controlled by the Watertown Lakers as they tap it out. I thought it was going to be an offsides, and it is, as Huron was exiting the zone, and the puck came back. We're going to have a neutral zone face-off right in front of that Laker bench. Facing off is Elliot Hartman and Tyson Lawrence. And this one is kicked along on the far side by the Watertown Lakers. This is Aiden Melville. Tried to get it in the zone as Huron exits their defensive zone. Long stretch pass up in the neutral zone. Chipped along. That's Marco. That's Tate Marco. Intercepts that one as Huron once again takes the offensive zone. Tate trying to put a hit on as this one stays in the offensive zone for Huron. There's a Elliot Hartman trying to turn that thing in the right direction. The offensive zone. Lakers got a breakout. Held in by the Huron All-Stars. That was Bogue. Tate Marcos tries to push that one over. Held in once again by Huron. Huron controlling the tempo in this one so far in their offensive zone. It's right in front of us. There goes a shot on. Patted off by Thompson. Puck caroms around. This is Greenfield. Greenfield holding it tight to the board right underneath us. And John Schleisner gets that one out to the neutral zone. Chasing over there is Weston Brink as it comes into the offensive zone here once again for the Huron All-Stars. Puck's trapped along the near board. Now it comes loose. The fans on a shot over there. That was Skyler Casper Hoffenthaling. As the Lakers try to get it up out of that defensive zone. Lakers not been able to break out of their defensive zone. Very good as Huron has been very good at holding it in. This puck is trapped over on the other side. Now it comes loose and pushing it up into the neutral zone are the Lakers. Pushing this one forward is McNamara. McNamara all the way far down in the deep. Gets it taken off of his stick. Huron's looking to turn around. McNamara finds it again. Puts the puck all the way across dot to dot in the offensive zone. Now it's chipped out of the neutral zone. Chasing is a Huron All-Stars. And it's chipped back out into the neutral zone. Huron All-Stars back into the offensive zone a little quick as we have an offsides call. Stoppage of play at 12:16. It's JV hockey. It was a 12:15 puck drop here at Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. A big day today. The Bantams played before this. JV hockey. Then it's boys varsity. And then there's a little pause. And then it's Shamrock hockey that is going to drop the puck at 7 p.m. tonight. So if you're interested in sticking around for that one, as this one caroms out into the neutral zone, trying to tap it up out of the defensive zone. Now it's pushed in deep by the Huron All-Stars. Huron All-Stars pushing that one along. That's Meter. Micah Meter. Remy Redland pushes it all off. He's kicking it along, gets it out down to the far end. Going to turn around in their defensive zone is Tim for the Huron All-Stars. Held in here by Marco. Marco takes a shot on. It goes into the glove of Caleb Rashad. We're going to stoppage of play. 7 shots on goal for the Huron All-Stars as they've spent most of this first period in their offensive zone. We do, however, have an offensive face-off coming here for the Watertown Lakers to the right-hand side of Rashad. This puck gets pushed forward, maybe sticked away by Rashad, and here come the All-Stars, chipping it up through the neutral zone. Good hustle over there by Colton Sutton, tapping that one the other way. Huron All-Stars in the neutral zone have to regroup again. Give it back to Colton Sutton. And he's going to push it forward. Can't quite get it on the stick of Aiden Melville, and it's going to go all the way down. We are going to have an icing call. It's our first icing call of the first period. It's first period JV action here from the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. We're on the premier rink. That's what this is, the big rink here in Watertown. It's a brand new rink. If you haven't been here, come on out. Come out to a Shamrock game or a Watertown Laker game. This is the last weekend for the Watertown Laker boys, and the girls finished up their home stint or their home season last weekend. So Laker actions today. You got to catch the JV game, catch the varsity game. Otherwise, they're on the road for the rest of the season. Huron All-Stars right between the wheels. 1-on-3 here. Goes a shot just a little wide by the Huron All-Stars. That shot went in by Elliot Hartman. That was a good-looking shot. Great opportunity there for the Huron All-Stars. Regrouping in the defensive zone as the Lakers. Lakers going to push it up all the way up to the far side or near side. This is Hayden Melville going to take it in all deep in the offensive zone, waiting for teammates to come around. And puck in front, loose puck in front, can't find it. There's an opportunity in front, couldn't get it on their stick as the Watertown Lakers. Yeah, this one is held in by the Lakers momentarily, pushed all the way to Rashad. Rashad hands it off to a teammate. As the Huron All-Stars trying to break it out, held in by the Watertown Lakers. That's held in by the Lakers. That's Weston Brink. Long stretch pass all the way over to the Laker bench. We had a person going out of the Laker bench or going into the All-Star bench as the All-Stars in their defensive zone trying to push this one up. A loose puck now comes out into the neutral zone. Playing it forward and into the Huron bench is the Watertown Lake and Ethan Stimpson. Stoppage of play, 9:49. In this first period, it's JV hockey. It's a 12:15. It's an afternoon hockey here at Premier Bank, or at the Premier Rink, I should say. We're going to face off center ice. Facing that one off is McNamara. Puck is controlled by the Huron All-Stars in front of their own bench. Broken up by the Lakers. Taking this in is John Schleissner. He's going to take a shot. That goes wide. Karam's around on the far corner. A little shot on the ice. There goes a shot on. Rashad, pad save off to his right side. Puck goes all the way back down to the Laker side, and we are going to have an icing call if it makes it, and it does. Now another stoppage of play at 9:22. JV action here at Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. Happy to bring you a JV game. We usually don't do JV games. I can't even tell you when I did the last JV game. It's probably 5 or 6 years ago, and Jeff Anderson and I did a state tournament here in Watertown. It was the last time JV was actually broadcasted. Live stream is common here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena as Tate Marco shoots one wide from his defensive spot, deep down in the corner. We brought that state tournament to all the folks, the JV folks that year. And since then, we just broadcast the varsity. Live stream is common here, though, in the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. We're going to live stream every level all year long. You don't have to rely on Live Barn or anything like any other type of video. We do our own video from this booth up here in the far corner. It's on the 3rd floor as this puck caroms all the way back around. Remy Redland's going to catch it over on the far side, and he's going to get it going with his legs, taking off his stick on the far side by the Huron All-Stars. Huron All-Stars, red line, trying to push it forward as the Lakers go in 2-on-2, and a shot goes on to Rashad, and he's got it in his glove. 3 shots on goal now for the Lakers. They're starting to put it on the net. The Huron All-Stars, when they gave me their lineup, this is pretty much their varsity lineup. It's real close. We had a couple kids. We had a goalie and a defenseman, and that's what they're going to run. As this puck's deep in the offensive zone here for the Watertown Lakers. And it gets pushed out to the neutral zone off the stick of the Huron All-Star. And they're going to bring it in 3-on-3. There goes a shot on. That one goes wide. That was on by Hartman. All-Stars once again playing in their offensive zone. Held in on the top corner. Pushed in deep by the All-Stars. Watertown Lakers having trouble in this first period as this one does come out into the neutral zone. Huron All-Stars have to check up, and we're going back the other way, taking the offensive zone is Tyson Lawrence. Tyson Lawrence going to circle all the way back around. He's still circling around, loses the puck at the red line, and this comes down. It's going to be an opportunity to break away here for the Huron All-Stars. Decided to pass. It was Elliot Hartman. He was looking for Bales and couldn't find him on the corner. Good opportunity as a breakout. There goes a shot on by the Huron All-Stars. That went in by Jackson Greenfield, and we have a stoppage of play as Cooper Thompson gloved that one. Offensive face-off coming here for the Huron All-Stars. Facing off is going to be Skyler. Hoffenthaling going to face off against Javen McNamara. This puck is pushed into the near corner by the Lakers. Lakers going to try to work it up as Schleissner. Schleissner taps it up into the neutral zone, pushed right back. Huron's going to have to check up as Sutton gets it from his defensive position. He's going to look for a pass. That's padded off by the Huron All-Stars. They find themselves deep in the offensive zone. And Schleissner in the near corner going to try it again. Schleissner gets taken off his skates as he tries to get it out of the defensive zone. Held in once again. This is Sutton. Colton Sutton going to try to get it all the way across. Dangerous pass going all the way across in that defensive zone. Centering pass, can't find a home as a shot goes on there by Huron. That is Matke. Lakers now do get it out of their defensive zone by McNamara. He's going to stay with it. Takes it all the way down deep into their offensive zone. Looking between the wheels. He pushes it in on a backhand. He's going to go get a break. Huron All-Stars have controlled the tempo of this one. We're at the 6-minute mark in this first period as Huron All-Stars have controlled their offensive zone. However, it does get tapped in deep for the Lakers. That's Trey Strickerts. Huron All-Stars quickly coming out of that defensive zone as they do. And they're going to be going in. This is Hartman. Hartman going to go in with a backhand, and he scores. As Elliot Hartman in this first period at 5:42 gets Huron on the board and didn't look like anybody in the place knew it went in. He made a nifty little backhand move, and I think that's going to go unassisted. So at the 5:42 mark, the Huron All-Stars take the lead at 1-0 in this first period. Face off, won by the Lakers in their defensive zone. Going to try to push it forward is Tate Markle. Tate Markle going to try to tap it along. That's Trey Strickerts. He can't keep it on his stick. And once again, here come the All-Stars. Deep in their zone are the All-Stars. And that is Bales. Chase Bales gets the puck taken away from him by Ethan Stimpson. And we're going to have a whistle. Stoppage of play. We're going to have an offensive face-off coming here for the All-Stars. Cooper Thompson. He's in the net for the Lakers. He wears number 33. This face-off's going to come in by Elliot Hartman for the All-Stars. And going in against Tyson Lawrence. Puck is tied up in the near corner. Giving a little help there is Lawrence. He's going to carry him this one all the way around. And Brady Bodsberg going to try to get it up out of the zone. Gets tapped away. Going back in their defensive zone again are the Lakers. As Marco almost lost a step there. He gets it all the way over to the far side. Going to push this one up is the Lakers. Lakers coming along. This is Grady Bodsberg, and he's going to have an offsides call as he's striding into the offensive zone. Stoppage of play at 4:47. JV hockey here from Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. Welcome aboard on the live stream. Some great camera work that happens up here to bring you all the shots and replays and close-ups and so forth. It's a collaboration between the Watertown Lakers and the Watertown Shamrocks to bring you all this equipment to make this happen. This one's held in by the Lakers. That shot goes on from the defensive position. And that shot went in by Lallam. Noah Lallam playing defense. He wears number 37. You probably recognize that last name. Adam, he does some of the boys' varsity games broadcasting. He'll be up here with me for the varsity game. As the Lakers in the offensive zone. Huron All-Stars stepping around far corner. Loses it off his stick in the far corner, and that puck goes up into the All-Stars bench. And we get another stoppage of play. We're at 4:10 in this first period. It's a 0-0 game. They didn't count that one that went in by Hartman. It was whistled off. I don't know why it was. I had it on my short score sheet. I scored it. But it is a 0-0 game. That's what the scoreboard says. Shots on goal. 8 for the Huron All-Stars, 4 for the Watertown Lakers. As the Lakers stay in the offensive zone. Now it's pushed out by the Huron All-Stars. Not going to go far enough for icing. His defense is Redland. Redland's going to have to get it up. That gets taken off his stick by the Huron All-Stars. Now taking the offensive zone. Are the Lakers going to push that one forward, and covering up is Rashad for the All-Stars. Yeah, I don't know what they called on that. I'm going to have to find out why they didn't call that goal. Technicolor Screen Printing. We have a few sponsors. Technicolor Screen Printing does our stoppages of play. We'll get to those sponsors as the game continues on. This one caroms all the way back around. Can't be held in there by the Watertown Lakers. I thought it was. They're not going to say it was offsides. As we're going to go back up the other way. This is the Huron All-Stars. Shot goes in from the blue line. Held in by the All-Stars. There goes a shot just a little bit wide from a defensive position there. That was Colin. Diego Colin. As the Lakers are up the other way. Taking it into the offensive zone, there is Lane Jansen. Offensive play here for the Lakers. There goes a shot in by Jansen. And that goes off his pad. It went off his right pad. And the Lakers get on the board at 1-0 at 2:55. It's Lane Jansen. And it's a 1-0 game for the Lakers. A shot that looked like maybe he was just trying to throw it in deep. Went off the pad. That's why you throw it between the pipes. Went off the right pad of Rashad, and we're going to count it as a shot goes in by Bogue for the All-Stars. Noah Eatson's going to get an assist on that one. Nolan Eatson Jansen from Eatson. And that one, the Huron All-Stars come right back and score. I was looking down at my score sheet. And Huron is going to get on the board at 2:36. And I think that went in by Hartman. So it's a 1-1 game just as the Lakers take the lead. We're already back to 1-1. And that was Elliot Hartman. We'll get the official from the public address announcer as Bogue gets chipped into the near corner. It's offensive zone here. Okay, so it's Hartman from Matkey for the Huron All-Stars, making it a 1-1 game here. It's JV hockey. We're at that 2-minute mark in this first period, held in here momentarily by the Lakers. The All-Stars up through the neutral zone. Nice play there by the Watertown Lakers. That was Ethan Stimson slowing the progress down. Huron All-Stars up into the neutral zone. They're going to go in. This is Hartman once again. Hartman's going to carry it in deep in the near corner. Going to carry it around the far side. Bounces off the rack. Puck stuck on the net momentarily. This is Marco trying to push this one up to Melville. Melville's going to push it along. He's 1-on-4. Loses it as he enters the offensive zone. However, it is held in by the Watertown Lakers. This one Karam's back around on the far side. And this is Melville working hard there, pushing it along. He's outnumbered. There goes a shot. That was broken up in traffic, and that shot went on by Tyson Lawrence. On a stoppage of play, we're getting to that 1-minute mark. We're at that 1-minute mark, 1:18 in this first period. It's an offensive faceoff coming here for Javen McNamara for the Watertown Lakers. It's won by the Huron All-Stars as they carry this one all the way back around in their defensive zone, neutral zone pass. Loses a stick momentarily. Picked up by McNamara once again. He's going to look all the way across the neutral zone. That pass is looking for Schleissner. Schleissner stays with it. We're at her. Shot goes on. No rebound attempt there for the Lakers. Schleissner had a good shot as he came in on his forehand. Puck is held in once again here by the Lakers. The Lakers playing a little offense here in their offensive zone as this one squirts out. Having to chase down. That one down is Redlin. Redlin over to Lallam. He's going to push it forward and goes all the way up to Schleissner. Schleissner gets it taken off his stick as he enters his offensive zone. And Huron's going to retreat back along their own goalie. Held in here by the Lakers momentarily. This is Noah Lallam. He's working, doing everything he can to keep it going in the right direction in that neutral zone. Picked up there by the Lakers. Pushing it forward is Tyson Lawrence. Huron All-Stars. And we're going to have a penalty there by the Lakers. It's our first penalty of the game. And I don't know what they're going to call there. So the Huron All-Stars are going to go on a power play. That happened with just 3 seconds left in this first period. So we're going to drop the puck. And the Huron All-Stars are going to come out with almost a full 2 minutes. And it's an interference call on Trace Strickerts. As they're going to drop on this one. And that's going to do it for the first period. It's a 1-1 game as they go to the locker room. It was an interference call. All right. So the first period, it started out. I thought Huron had the first goal at 5:42. That was Hartman, who had a nifty backhand play, and they waved it off. So it went into 0-0, so all the way to 2:55 when Lane Jansen fired it in off the pad of Rashad and went up and over the top, and they're on the board to start with. And that was Edison. Nolan Edison had the assist on that one to Jansen. And then at 2:36, Huron struck back just 20 seconds later, as this time Elliot Hartman gets one, and that one does come. That one does count. That was a Benjamin Matke had the assist on that one. So that does it. It's a 1-1 game. However, the Huron All-Stars are going to have almost a full 2 minutes of power play as Strickerts went in for an interference with just 3.4 seconds left in that first period. So it's going to be an all-star power play as we come out. We're going to take a break here for about 5 minutes, and we'll be right back with this live stream. From the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena, this is Jim Lloyd. It's JV Hockey.
many sports, a winning team needs strength, strategy, and amazing execution. The same is true for investing. Wells Fargo Advisors is here to help you reach your goals with customized strategies and sophisticated planning tools. Wells Fargo Advisors, professional advice, innovative insights, a team that's invested in you. Heath Rylance, Senior Financial Advisor. In Watertown, SD, call Heath Rylance today at 605-882-7145. That's 605-882-7145. Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Clearing Services, LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer, and a separate non-bank affiliate of Wells Fargo & Company.
Buffalo Wild Wings, 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for $19.99? Deal that good makes me glad I brought a date.
Wow, B-Dubs pick 6 for $19.99? You sure know your way to a girl's heart.
Come to Sharp Automotive Group, where we're here to help you find the best deal in town. We have the largest truck inventory in Northeast South Dakota and the best selection of cars and SUVs too. You'll get the best price the first time and the best selection, so stop in today at Sharp Automotive Group.
In many sports, a winning team needs strength, strategy, and amazing execution. The same is true for investing.
I did not see it go into the net, but that's okay. I saw it going in the net, but that's all right. We're on a 1-1 game here. It's JV hockey. It was a 12-15 puck drop here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. It's going to be boys varsity right after this one, as Huron varsity will play the Lakers, and then we're going to have a pause. It's going to be 7 o'clock for Shamrock hockey right here in Watertown. Let's talk a little bit about this JV standings. It's Brookings, Aberdeen, Rushmore, Sioux Falls East, Sioux Falls West, All-Stars, and Yankton Bucks, and then it's Brandon Valley, Mitchell, Owyhee, and Capitals in that order. That puts Mitchell, Owyhee, and the Watertown Lakers on the outside looking in right now, as we're going to take 8 teams. We have a stoppage of play, as we already have faced off. If you remember, it is a power play here for the All-Stars, as Trey Strickerts went in for an interference with just 3.4 seconds left in that first period. It's the first power play of the game, as the All-Stars got an offensive face-off. And there goes a shot in by the All-Stars. That was Jace Bales. He's the one that's dangerous for this Huron team. He does most of the scoring on the JV and the varsity. As Huron All-Stars going to play a little offense in their offensive zone on this power play. Power play, we're a little over a minute. Had one shot early on this power play as they push it down deep into the far corner. Jace Bales going to keep it in deep. From carrying it around up to the defense. Back down to Bales. Goes up to the top. Huron working this puck around is Hartman. Throws it in, and that is a pad save by Thompson. And the Watertown Lakers get a stick on it, taken away. There's a loose puck in front. A good opportunity there as the Watertown Lakers clear the puck. Rashad, he's looking up to the neutral zone and gets it off the stick of a player of his teammate. That was Bales. Goes into the offensive zone. Now they're going to have to pick it up in the neutral zone. 32 seconds left on this power play, and we're going to get a whistle as Huron is offsides entering their offensive zone. New legs for both teams. 29 seconds left in this power play for the Huron All-Stars. It happened at 3.4 seconds left in that first period as the Lakers went in for an interference. Neutral zone face-off here. And it's pushed in, slapped in deep. Lakers carry this one all the way around to goaltender Caleb Rashad. As they're going to have to work it up out of their defensive zone, out in the neutral zone. Clearing once again are the Lakers. This one goes all the way back down. This is Micah Larson pushing it in the right direction. We're at 7 seconds in a power play. If we're going to take advantage, you got to hurry up if you're the Huron All-Stars. Taking off, the puck was Jackson Greenfield. We are full strength as that puck is right by Strickerts when he's coming out of the box. As the Huron All-Stars going to push this one up into the Laker bench, and we have a stoppage of play. So the penalty kill was working for the Lakers. It's JV hockey here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena as an offensive face-off for the Lakers. A good check on the board there by Grady Bodsberg. As this one's Karam's back around. All-Stars going to work it up out of their defensive zone, push it out to the neutral zone. Elliot Hartman can't keep it on his stick. This one is turned around by Tyson Lawrence. Looking for a long pass. This is Melville racing down into the far corner. He races down there with Alexander Tim. Alexander Tim comes out of the defensive corner with it, out in the neutral zone. Now the Lakers are going to slap it in. Huron All-Stars are going to back it all the way up. Out to the wing, this is Hartman. Hartman's going to work it up with his legs, going to leave it for a teammate. He leaves it there for Alexander Tim. He's going to push it up forward. Alexander Tim, he's the assistant captain on this team for the Huron All-Stars. In the neutral zone, Lakers going to rush in as Melville got picked off just as he went over the blue line. Coming in now is Hunter. This is Mason Hunter. He plays on that first line. We haven't said his name at all in that first period that I recall, but he's going to circle it around in his offensive zone. Karam's off of a stick, and the Lakers find it between the wheels in the defensive zone. Racing up through the neutral zone is the Lakers going to tap it forward. That's Grady Bodsberg. Thought he was taking off the puck, and he stayed with it. And that one made it all the way to Rashad. And a loose puck picked up now by the Huron All-Stars. This is Matke. Matke gets pinched along the far boards, and he finds it once again. Now he's going to bring it back the other way, over to a teammate. The Laker player goes down and deep in the offensive zone. Now it does go out to the neutral zone. This is going in as Bogg. Bogg's going to take a shot, and he scores. That's Monty Bogg for the Huron All-Stars at 12:50. Huron's going to go up 2-1 as Monty Bogg, you can see it on the replay, he takes it the distance as he goes in. Good patience there and finds a little hole right underneath that glove of that Watertown Laker goaltender. Monty Bogg, it's unassisted. And we're going to get a stoppage of play. So it's a 2-1 game in this second period. Technicolor screen printing gives you this stoppage of play. And we do have some sponsors here. Dakota Land Federal Credit Union, the puck drop and face-off, Willie's Sports Bar. Buffalo Wild Wings does the player of the game and the official sponsor. Dakota Tube do the 50-50 tickets, and we're going to face off once again in the offensive zone here for the Lakers. Technicolor screen printing, do a stoppage of play, and the power plays are brought to you by Sharp Automotive. We've had just one of those today, and that was for the Huron All-Stars. Heath Rylance, Wells Fargo Advisors, Brad Elsher Investment Center Advisory Group. They bring you the YouTube and the video sponsor. As the Lakers, there goes a shot on by Marco, a good-looking shot, sticked away by Rashad. Dragging it up into the neutral zone is Bales. Bales gets it taken off his stick. Offensive zone here. All-Stars can't hold the zone, and they're going to have to check up on the offsides as good pressure is applied right at that blue line by the scorer's table by the Lakers. Red line play here. Now it gets pushed along by the Lakers into the offensive zone, taking off his stick. There goes a shot on. Rashad pushes that one away. And the Lakers find it up in the neutral zone at the red line. They're going to chip it in. Lakers are looking to get a change here as they got some tired legs. And the All-Stars push it up out of the defensive zone now. And this is Greenfield. Greenfield's going to go all the way along. Javen McNamara rubs him along the boards, gets the puck away from the Lakers. Getting it out into the neutral zone. Pushing this one along are the Lakers. Shot goes on. Good looking shot. Goes off the skate of the goaltender. That was by Colton Sutton as he brought it up through the neutral zone. And the Lakers, once again in the neutral zone, trying to push this one forward. It's second period JV action here from the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. As the Lakers doing a nice job back checking in their defensive zone. And there goes a shot on by Sutton. Fires it right into a pad of a Huron All-Star. Neutral zone play continues. As the Huron All-Star is going to have to check up as that was a loose puck just over the blue line. Now Huron going to push it up through the neutral zone right in front of their bench. Going to now knock it down deep into their offensive zone. We're at 10:40 in this second period. It's a 2-1 game. Huron All-Stars. As the Huron All-Stars struck at 12:50. Monty Bogg, an unassisted goal just in this second period. Puck is held in here. Shot goes on, broken up in traffic. Lakers back up the other way, neutral zone. Neutral zone, far side, bringing that in on his backhand is Tyson Lawrence. This puck caroms all the way around, back out to neutral zone. And Remy Redlin is going to have to chase this back in his defensive zone. Lakers getting a little bit more rhythm in this second period than they had in the first period as they get taken off the puck. Nice defensive play there for the Huron All-Stars. And a pass comes out to the neutral zone, and that was missed. We're going to have we're not going to have an icing call. It was real close. As the Watertown Lakers trouble getting it out of their defensive zone. Shot goes on by Chase Bales. That was padded away. 12 shots on goal for Huron, 10 for the Lakers. As the Lakers are going to enter. It's picked off at the blue line. Huron All-Stars do a good job when you come into that offensive zone and they're going back the other way. There goes a shot on by Chase Bales. Warded off to the near corner. Held in here by the All-Stars. Loose puck. Was tipped in front as it goes off to the side. Held in once again by the Huron All-Stars. Chasing into the corner is Skyler. Casper Hofftailing. Looking for a centering pass are the All-Stars as they're working right behind that Laker goaltender. Lakers content to chip it up out of their zone, and it's going to go down for an icing call. In high school hockey, you can change on an icing. Good thing for the Lakers. That's that second period that happens to you. You can get trapped in your defensive zone as far from your bench as you can get, and it gets hard to get out of the defensive zone. Good thing for the Lakers there. They were able to change because they had some tired legs going on. We're going to face off. This is Mason Hunter against the Watertown Lakers, Lane Jensen. Lane Jansen had one for the Lakers. He scored the first one of the game in that first period. And Huron All-Stars are going to get an explanation at their bench as the referee wanted an explanation. I'm not sure what that one was about, but we're about ready to drop the puck. Puck drop is brought to you by Willie's Sports Bar. As it comes out into the neutral zone, this is Diego Colon. As he pushes it up into the neutral zone, tagged along, Elliot Hartman. He pushes it forward, and they score. This is going to go at 8:13. The Huron All-Stars going to make this a 3-1 game. If we watch this one, I think Hartman started it out. There's Hartman's shot and a rebound goal, and that is going to go in. And that's going to go in by Ryder. Casper off-tailing. And it is from Elliot Hartman. So Ryder, Casper off-tailing, gets the third goal for the Huron All-Stars. It's a 3-1 game. Only one penalty in this one. And we're going to have another penalty now. Just when I say that, we're going to have a Huron penalty at the 7:44 mark. And I believe that's going to be Bales. So the Lakers are going to go on a power play. And we'll see who that was on. I believe that was on Bales. We're going to call it on Bales. Oh, that's Hartman. Sharp Chevrolet brings you the power plays as the Lakers get a shot on goal here. That goes to Rashad's glove. So that's Elliot Hartman. Goes in the box for 2 minutes. And I believe it was on a roughing. Or this one goes down deep. It's a power play here for the Watertown Lakers. In the offensive zone, it's Melville on that far side. Looking for a centering pass. Goes out to the blue line. Can't hold the blue line. Are the Lakers. Marco goes back over to the far side. And we're going to have an offsides. As Redlin raced into the offensive zone. He thought everybody was back, but not quite. So we're going to have a offsides call here. Neutral zone face-off. It's a power play here for the Lakers, brought to you by Sharp Chevrolet. As won by the All-Stars, and they're going to zing it all the way down to the far end, where Thompson's going to hand it off to his teammate. Up through the neutral zone come the Lakers. This is brought up by Lawrence. It gets sticked off by the All-Stars. Good job there by the All-Stars. This puck goes up out of play. We're going to get a stoppage of play. The All-Stars doing a nice job when the Lakers enter their offensive zone. They kind of put up a wall at the blue line. They've kind of done it all game, and of course, in this penalty kill, we're going to face off the offensive face-off here by McNamara. And there goes a shot in. That shot went in by Lane Jansen. We're going to do it all over in the same spot. Sharp Chevrolet on this power play. As the All-Stars carry it all the way around. It's held in momentarily, bouncing on the blue line, and we're going to have to chase back. Is Stimpson for the Lakers. Push it all the way up to the neutral zone already. Is carried in by the Lakers. That's Lane Jansen. Tried to get a backhand shot. There goes a shot in by the Lakers. This is Jansen. Jansen's going to look in. Now we're going to play a little offense. Trying to get it between the post was Jansen. Saw a little gap there. He was pretty deep when he shot it. There goes a shot on. That's a pad save. This puck is cleared up and out of play by the All-Stars. 29 seconds left in this Watertown Laker power play. Technicolor Screen Printing does all of our stoppages of play. And it looks like we're going to face off offensive zone here. It's going to go Hunter Madsen against Tyson Lawrence. Cleared away by the All-Stars. It goes all the way back down on this power play. 24 seconds for the Lakers to come the length of the ice if they're going to capitalize on this power play. In the defensive zone, trying to regroup. Look out, there's a dangerous puck in front. Mishandled there by the Lakers. And that might be enough to burn this power play off. As this shot goes in, it's a shorthanded shot yet with 5 seconds left on this Laker power play. And held in the zone by the All-Stars. It is 5-on-5 hockey, as that power play did not produce anything for the Lakers. Lakers chip it off the far board up into the neutral zone, cross the red line, dumped in deep. Rashad sticks that one away, gives that to Hartman. Hartman's got fresh legs. He just came out of the box after two-minute penalty. And there the puck was left in front. Nice opportunity here for the Lakers to shoot it twice. It's the Watertown Lakers, and I'm going to tell you that the Watertown Lakers, this is Trey Strickert, so it was point blank. He got his own rebound as the All-Stars are all back the other way. This one is pushed away, so we're up and down action. 2 good opportunities by each one of these teams. As we're in the offensive zone right now, this is Hartman. Hartman going to dance around, tried to get to his forehand, couldn't do it. Offensive play here by the All-Stars. Lakers had a real good opportunity with Strickert's in front. He took a shot off the pad of Rashad and had a rebound opportunity and just didn't get enough of it. As this one is held in by the All-Stars deep in their offensive zone. Pushed in deep. As the Lakers now try to get it up and out of the zone, they get it up to the neutral zone. Going in is the Lakers. This is Bodsberg. That's Grady Bodsberg. Tried to get it out to a defensive man, and there was nowhere to be found. Redland's going to have to chase back behind his own goalie. Going to make a little space here in that defensive zone for the Lakers. Up to the neutral zone, where it trails all the way back down. And the Huron All-Stars are going to carry this one around. Nice centering pass. They're going to go in 2-on-1. Our Huron All-Stars. Backhand pass. Can't quite reach that backhand patch. Where's Greenfield? Nice little 2-on-1 there that didn't quite play out for the Huron All-Stars. As they're going to set up shop now in their offensive zone. Puck is deep in the near corner. As the Lakers do find the neutral zone. Pushed in deep once again. That was by Skyler. Casper Hofflentailing. We say it a little different every time we say it. Goes all the way back around up to the neutral zone. And bringing this one in is the Lakers. A shot goes up and over the top. That was by Tucker Markle. He found himself 1-on-4 and 1-on-1 with the goalie, and that one went up and over the top. We're going back the other way. This is Diego Collin. Looking for a backhand pass. He was looking there for Micah Meter. Offensive play continues here in the near corner for the Huron All-Stars. It's JV hockey today. It was a 12-15 puck drop. We're going to stick around. We're going to have varsity hockey right after this one. We're in the second period. 2:48 left. In this second period, neutral zone pass gets broke up by the All-Stars. Lakers are going to try to create a little room in their defensive zone. Tap it back of their own goalie. On the far corner is Tucker Marco over there. On the far side, All-Stars. Good check there by the Lakers. Frees up the puck and gets it out into the neutral zone. Pushing it along, turned over in the neutral zone by the Lakers. The All-Stars doing a good job in the defensive zone. Looking for a shot there. That was a shot that went on by Weston Brink. He couldn't quite get a clean look at Rashad, as the All-Stars are going to throw it out into the neutral zone. And it's going to have to be picked up here by Marco. Tate Marco is running around in the defensive position. Had a loose puck way out back. Didn't have a stick. So he's looking for his teammate. There's Aiden Melville. Tried to tap it in the middle. Now throws it in the far corner. A little pushing and shoving in the far corner, as this one is cleared out by the All-Stars. And we're going to get an icing call, as the All-Stars ice this one down to the far end. We're going to have an offensive face-off coming up here for the Lakers. On the right-hand dot, right side of Rashad. It's 3-1. Huron All-Stars. This face-off puck drop is brought to you by Willie's Sports Bar. This face-off is won by the Lakers as they push it in deep in their offensive zone. Trapped over on the far corner. Pushing over there now, does take the neutral zone. Racing along after that one is Bales. Bales going to go to his forehand. Going to push it along. Looked like maybe he wanted to find Hartman for a pass. And we got a stoppage of play. Cooper Thompson finds it in his glove. Not much of a shot there by the All-Stars, as Bales couldn't get anything on it. Offensive face-off coming here. New legs for the Watertown Laker forwards. Javen McNamara, John Schleisner, Weston Brink. Schleisner's going to go in against Hunter. This is one as Tate blows a tire in that far corner. Tate Marco, he's back up. Shot goes on, broke up in traffic. Loose puck in front. Lakers trying to push it away from the dots, circle back around. We're at the 1 minute mark in the second period as Hartman tries to throw it in, broken up in traffic. There goes a puck all the way to the goalie. Another one goes across the crease into the near corner. I almost said cross the creek. It's across the crease. Into the neutral zone, pushing it along are the Lakers. Can't get anything on it as they come into the zone. All-Stars doing a good job trapping at that blue line. Now it does come down deep as it caroms around the offensive zone here for the Lakers. Player goes down. That's a Huron All-Star. Off the shoulder of Rashad. We're getting a shot now. A little offense being played here by the Lakers as it does come out in the neutral zone. Chasing back is Tate Marco up to the neutral zone. Pitch forked in on a backhand by Trey Strickards. Strickards can't hold it in deep in his offensive zone. Pushed up to the blue line. There goes a shot on. Sticked away. That shot went in by the Watertown Lakers. And that's going to do it. That last shot went in by Nolan Eidson. As that last minute went in a hurry in this second period. It's a 3-1 game. Huron All-Stars. It's JV hockey here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. Huron scored at 12:50. It was Monty Bogue was unassisted as he went the length of the ice. And then at 8:13 in the second period, it was Elliot Hartman who assisted a goal by Ryder Casper Hoffentailing. And that makes it a 3-1 game. We did have one penalty in that second period. It was by Elliot Hartman. And the Lakers could not capitalize on that Sharp Chevrolet power play. So that's the way the second period ends. It's a 3-1 game. It's JV hockey today at the Premier Ice Rink. A Premier Rink at Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. That's how you say it. And we're going to zam the ice. We're going to take just a minute, and we'll be back to bring you that third period action. JV boys, stick around if you like hockey. We're going to play varsity boys right after this one. We'll be back in a couple minutes to bring you that third period action from the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena.
In many sports, a winning team needs strength, strategy, and amazing execution. The same is true for investing. Wells Fargo Advisors is here to help you reach your goals with customized strategies and sophisticated planning tools. Wells Fargo Advisors, professional advice, innovative insights, a team that's invested in you. Heath Rylance, Senior Financial Advisor. In Watertown SD, call Heath Rylance today at 605-882-7145. That's 605-882-7145. Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Clearing Services, LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer, and a separate non-bank affiliate of Wells Fargo & Company.
Buffalo Wild Wings 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for $19.99? Deal that good makes me glad I brought a date.
Wow, B-Dubs Pick 6 for $19.99? You sure know your way to a girl's heart.
Come to Sharp Automotive Group, where we're here to help you find the best deal in town. We have the largest truck inventory in Northeast South Dakota and the best selection of cars and SUVs too. You'll get the best price the first time and the best selection, so stop in today at Sharp Automotive Group.
In many sports, a winning team needs strength, strategy, and amazing execution. The same is true for investing. Wells Fargo Advisors is here to help you reach your goals with customized strategies and sophisticated planning tools. Wells Fargo Advisors, professional advice, innovative insights, a team that's invested in you. Heath Rylance, Senior Financial Advisor. In Watertown, SD, call Heath Rylance today at 605-882-7145. That's 605-882-7145. Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Clearing Services, LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer, and a separate non-bank affiliate of Wells Fargo and Company.
Buffalo Wild Wings 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for $19.99? Deal that good makes me glad I brought a date.
Wow, B-Dubs Pick 6 for $19.99? You sure know your way to a girl's heart.
Come to Sharp Automotive Group, where we're here to help you find the best deal in town. We have the largest truck inventory in Northeast South Dakota and the best selection of cars and SUVs too. You'll get the best price the first time and the best selection, so stop in today at Sharp Automotive Group.
In many sports, a winning team needs strength, strategy, and amazing execution. The same is true for investing. Wells Fargo Advisors is here to help you reach your goals with customized strategies and sophisticated planning tools. Wells Fargo Advisors, professional advice, innovative insights, a team that's invested in you. Heath Rylance, Senior Financial Advisor. In Watertown SD, call Heath Rylance today at 605-882-7145. That's 605-882-7145. Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Clearing Services, LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer, and a separate non-bank affiliate of Wells Fargo and Company.
Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. As long as we have time, we're going to talk a little bit about JV hockey. This is our first broadcast that we've had, but let's talk about what the state looks like in JV. The Brookings Rangers control the league at 10-2, and then it's Aberdeen Cougars, Rushmore Thunder, Sioux Falls East, Sioux Falls West. Huron All-Stars are at 5-9. Yankton Bucks are 5-6, and then it goes to the Brandon Valley Ice Cats are 4-7. That rounds out the top 8 in JV hockey in the state. Then it goes to the Mitchell Marlins, Oahe Capitals, and Watertown Lakers. The Watertown Lakers have some work to do to make that state tournament. They're only going to take 8 of them. So they find themselves at 3-10, and they need to win out here if they have a chance to make that. That boys JV state tournament is March 7th through the 9th in Rapid City. So the Lakers have some work to do to get to that. Let's talk a little bit about the JV varsity coaches. Ryan Falk, Austin McBride, and we won't forget about Jesse Van Heel. He's no longer with the Lakers as he has taken another job, but he's the one that has helped push this JV team along all year long. JV hockey, you hear JV hockey, you hear varsity hockey. JV hockey, there's not a whole lot of difference between varsity hockey and JV. JV is considered developmental. These are the kids, typically the younger ones, that need just a little bit more work with their stick, a little more work with their feet. And these kids do come along. There are, however, a few kids that will play a little JV and then go right up to that varsity, and they'll play 2 games back-to-back. Aiden Melville is one of them today that's going to play back-to-back. And once again, it's developmental, trying to get these kids on the ice so they're ready for full-fledged varsity hockey next year or sometimes later in the year. So JV is real important to a program as it sets the stage for your varsity program. A couple other JV games going on today and tonight. Rushmore's at Brookings, Brandon Valley's at Sioux Falls West, and Mitchell's at Oahe. So there's other JV action going around. Now tomorrow, there's going to be a couple more. Rushmore is going to be at Mitchell, and then Brandon Valley is going to be at Sioux Falls East. So plenty of JV action happening around the state this week, as a lot of times the JV doesn't get as much publicity as they probably should. But these kids are good hockey players. And usually the benches are a little bit longer too, as you end up with a full lineup card, as a lot of kids are in this developmental hockey. So JV hockey, happy to bring you that today. We had Bantams here earlier from the Watertown Lakers. I apologize I didn't catch a score for that one. Then it's JV hockey and boys varsity hockey, and that's going to move right into Shamrocks tonight. So if you're in the Watertown, sticking around, come on out. Check out the Shamrocks. They're the NAHL expansion team that plays right here in the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. So we've had good turnouts for that. They kind of fill this place, and it gets quite loud. So if you like that type of atmosphere and some good hockey, come on out. It's a 7 o'clock puck drop here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. Let's talk a little bit about this game so far, as Huron All-Stars have a 3-1 game. At 5:42, it was a Huron. I called it a Huron goal by Elliot Hartman, and it was waved off. I saw it go in the goal, and for some reason or another, it was waved off. That's okay. We play 0-0 till 2:55 in that first period, as the Lakers, Lane Jansen from Nolan Eidson, gets the Lakers on the board and makes it a 1-0 game. And at 2:36, Huron evens it up, and if that's just 20 seconds later, that's Eric Hartman from Matkey. It's Benjamin Matkey. So now we got 1-1 going into the locker room in the second period. As Huron, it was Huron doing all the scoring in that second period. At 12:50, it was Monty Borg goes the whole distance with an unassisted goal. And at 8:13, it's Elliot Hartman throws an assist to Ryder Casper Hoftaling. So that's the way it ended. At the end of the 2, it's 3-1. The Huron All-Stars. Huron All-Stars have been able to hold their offensive zone and control most of the tempo of this game in the first 2 periods. So the Watertown Lakers need to get on the goal on the board here early and get this thing within a 1-goal game. It's JV hockey. We're proud to bring it today. This is Jim Lloyd, your broadcaster. Going to be here for this rest of this period, and then we're going to move right into boys varsity action. This Huron All-Star game, you see the JV game, and they add a goalie and they add a defensive man. And other than that, it's the same scorecard, as they do have a short bench between their JV and varsity. But that's the way it goes in many of these towns as the kids and numbers cycle through every couple years. We're about a minute and a half away from puck drop as the Watertown Lakers take the ice. The Watertown Lakers, they've got some work to do if they're going to make that state tournament. They need to win games. They're showing just 6 points. And Brandon Valley Ice Cats have 9 points. So they probably need a little help, but you can control your destiny if you just win out. And whatever happens after that is the way it goes. It's getting late in the season already. It's the state tournaments. We start thinking about state tournaments. We'll talk about it at the varsity level also. But this JV state tournament is the 7th through the 9th. So they're already coming up. It seems like when you get to that New Year's time, this hockey season just disappears in a hurry. Cooper Thompson goes back to the net for the Watertown Lakers. Both teams are out. Both teams have warmed up. And we're just seconds away from puck drop. That puck drop is brought to you by Willie's Sports Bar. Willie's Sports Bar, that's a great venue. It's my favorite place to go to lunch. It's Dakota Land Federal Credit Union bringing the starting lineup. Buffalo Wild Wings, player of the game, and the official sponsors. Technicolor Screen Printing does the stoppage of play, and that power play is brought to you by Sharp Automotive. Heath Rylands, Wells Fargo Advisors, Brad Elsher, Investment Center Advisory Group, bring you the YouTube and the video sponsor. And we are ready to go here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. It's a 16-16 tie on shots on goal, but it's Huron up 3-1 on the scoreboard. As this face-off in this third period is pushed into the offensive zone by the Huron All-Stars. They've been able to control most of the tempo of this game as they slap it up into the neutral zone. As the Huron All-Stars, this is Hartman. Elliot Hartman bringing it in on his backhand, gets taken away. Nice job there by the Lakers. McNamara surrounds him, held in on a backhand. And now this does come out into the neutral zone, and that puck, nobody knew where it was as Hartman gets it into the neutral zone. He's going to come in on his forehand. Takes a shot. That's broken up in traffic. Chased over to the far side is Ethan Stimpson. Ethan Stimpson going to try to get this thing up the other direction. Pushed along by the Lakers on the far side. There goes a shot in, and a good-looking shot by the Watertown Lakers. Just inside that blue line. And that shot was by Ethan Stimpson. Good-looking shot. Went to the chest of Rashad. Offensive faceoff coming here for the Lakers. Won by the Lakers. That's pushed in. Pad saved by Rashad. Almost an opportunity there for the Lakers on a rebound. Lakers are going to have to check up. They're going to dump it in deep. Puck caroms around. Aiden Melville on the near corner. He's one of those kids that's going to go play varsity as an all-star. Go in one-on-one. Leaving a pass there. Nice first save there. And the Huron All-Stars score the 4th goal of this game. I thought they had it stopped as the first one was stopped there by Thompson. And you can look at the replay here. It's carried in. And scoring that one is Skyler. We got to get this one at 15:41. Huron. And that's going to be by Casper Hoftailing.
15-41 in the third period. Now the Huron All-Stars goal by Skyler Casper Hoftailing. Assistant number 17, Jackson Greenfield.
And Jackson Greenfield's going to get an assist on that. So it's a 4-1 game. Huron All-Stars. Lakers got to keep this within a couple goals as they are now in their offensive zone, trying to push it up. Is the Lakers fanning on a shot. There's Tucker Markle, and he had a good look, and the Huron All-Stars are up the other way. They're going in 3-on-2 into the near corner, and getting taken off the puck is Ryder. Casper Hoffling-Tailing. Lakers going to try to regroup behind their own goalie. Going to carry this one off. Tucker Markle can't get it, and this one goes up through the rafters, never touched anything, and did touch the net. There wasn't going to be a whistle if it didn't touch anything. Went all the way through the rafters. Offensive face-off coming here for the Huron All-Stars. Huron All-Stars have been able to control most of the tempo of this game. Started out early, playing a lot of offense in their offensive zone. Going in here is Hunter. Mason Hunter, centering pass, puck down front. Hunter fans on that pass as he goes down. He's looking for a shot in front, and it's pushed down deep in the near side. Grady Bodsberg. Grady gets it all down below the red line. And the Huron All-Stars, once again, working it up out of their defensive zone. Taking a shot. There was Lawrence. He fanned on most of it as this puck goes all the way back down. Going to be picked up at the red line. Defensive zone here for the Lakers. Taking this one out is Colton Sutton. And we're going to have an offsides call as the Huron All-Stars. We're in a little early. It went out and right straight back in. We're going to have a face-off in the neutral zone right by that scores table. Adam Lallam down in that scores table. He's doing a public address announcing right now. He's going to join me for the varsity game. Him and I did quite a few games last year. I've been out. He's done most of them. I've had a Concordia College deal that I've been doing some broadcasting for them, so I haven't been able to broadcast the varsity boys very often, and he's taken over that role. We're going to get the band back together when we go into varsity hockey today. So Adam and I will bring you that varsity action. Coming up right after this one, it's a 2:15 puck drop as the Huron All-Stars take this one in. Shot goes a little bit wide. Held in once again by the All-Stars. Broken up in traffic is the Watertown Lakers pushing that one forward. And we're going to get an icing call. That was pushed down by Lane Jansen. Lane Jansen had the first one today in that first period at 2:55 from Eidson. Set the stage at a 1-0. And it's been Huron in that second period scoring 2 goals. And in this third period, scoring 1 more. It's making it a 4-1 game. Offensive face-off was won by the Lakers in their defensive zone. Taken away by the Huron. Nice shot goes in by Casper Hoff-Tailing. That one in by Ryder. Offensive zone here by the Huron All-Stars. Kicked along and Hartman almost had one off his skate. That doesn't count when you shoot it off your skate, but a redirect nonetheless. As this pass is looking a long pass. The Lakers had somebody up ahead. And we're going to go into the offensive zone now. Watertown Lakers looking for a centering pass. Misses just high in that zone. And here on All-Stars, this is Hartman. He's in 2-on-1, gets harassed by the Lakers. Nice back check there by the Lakers as the Huron All-Stars got up the rink in a hurry. And a battle continues in the near corner. In there with a whole crowd is Ryder Casper Hofflin-Tailing. And this comes out in the neutral zone. And we're going to get a penalty here as Watertown goalie Cooper Thompson goes down. That wasn't the penalty, however. The Lakers, that was Meter that ran into the goalie. And we're going to have a Laker penalty. That's a roughing call. So the All-Stars are going to go on a power play. As the All-Stars are going to go on a power play here, and there goes a shot on, pad save. This is Hartman being patient below the red line. Going to dump it down to Hunter. Mason Hunter with a bouncing pass right in front of the crease. Maybe he was looking over there for Tim, but nonetheless, it was a bouncing puck right in the blue crease. And Cooper Thompson traps it with his glove. Offensive faceoff. This is Hunter. Mason Hunter. There goes a shot on, and they score. That's a Huron power play goal by Hartman. Sorry, I couldn't get it there. That's Elliot Hartman. Elliot Hartman's got his second goal for Huron. And it's a power play goal at 12:22 in the third period. There might be an assist there. As we are 5-on-5 hockey, it's 5-1. 21 shots on goal for the Huron All-Stars. You'll see this Huron All-Star team. They're going to play varsity hockey after this, as they brought a short bench. A couple kids difference is all you're going to see. As this is one in the offensive zone by the Huron All-Stars. And Mason Hunter is going to get an assist as the Lakers push it up, coming up out of the defensive zone. Lane Jansen, he comes out in a hurry, gets surrounded by a bunch of All-Stars as he gets deep into the offensive zone. We got a loose stick. That's an All-Star stick. A backhand opportunity there for the Lakers. Gets warded off by Rashad. Neutral zone for the Lakers. This is Colton Sutton. He's going to push it over to the far side up to Redland. Redland's going to tap it along, turns the puck over as the Huron All-Stars are going to regroup behind their own goalie. This is Alexander Tim. And it goes back to Sutton, looking for a long stretch pass up in the neutral zone, intercepted temporarily, pushed along by the Watertown Lakers. Defensive zone here as this one goes all the way back down. A bouncing puck on net. And Cooper Thompson hands it to Sutton. Sutton going to try to take it with his legs up out of the defensive zone and does. Gets the neutral zone. He's going to go in 3-on-3 as he turns the corner, gets a forehand shot. And Rashad was there with a pad save. As the Huron All-Stars now are going to work this up out of their defensive zone, take the neutral zone, just under 11 minutes. Going in is the Huron All-Stars. That's a shot goes up and over the top. That went in by Michael Larson. I don't think we've said his name much tonight. He wears number 9 for the Huron All-Stars. And we're going to get a penalty here coming up as there's a puck is controlled by the All-Stars. This penalty is going to delayed penalty here on the Lakers, and they do get a touch. And we're going to get a cross check on the Lakers. Another power play opportunity coming here for the Huron All-Stars at 10:34. We'll get the public address announcement from Adam Lallam. Technicolor screen printing stoppage of play. And that's going to be a cross check by Tyson Lawrence. So it's a all-star power play. It's a Sharp Automotive power play. This shot goes on and right into the glove of Thompson. That shot went on by the All-Stars by Chase Bales. He wears number 23. He's the guy that does most of the scoring for this Huron team. Offensive face-off. Mason Hunter is going to face off there against Lane Jensen as he goes down as he gets out of the blue line. And we're going to have a trip now. A trip coming in at 10:08. And we're going to go to 4-on-4 hockey as this one is on Huron. So it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey there for a while. It's going to be about 30 seconds. And then the Lakers are going to get on a power play. We're going to... That was number... That was, what did he say? Number 13, I believe it was. As we're 4-on-4 out into the neutral zone, and here comes Hartman. Hartman's going to push it in. He's 2-on-2, going to get to his backhand, looking for his forehand, can't find it. Loose puck in front, cleared away by the Lakers. Huron All-Stars. That's a 4-on-4 hockey for about 1:14 as Hartman's going to circle the wagons. Gets poked away as he gets it back just inside the blue line. They're going to push it towards the net. That one goes a little bit wide. Tries to get that one around. And Mason Hunter gets taken off his skates as this one's going to go all the way down to Rashad. Rashad's going to push it up to the neutral zone as he comes out all the way to even with the dots. And the Huron's going to push it up into the neutral zone. This is Mason Hunter. Mason Hunter handles it. He's going to go in 1-on-3. Pushes it off to the far side, taken away there by Ethan Stimson. Ethan Stimson's going to push it all the way down to the far end. And yes, we can have an icing call when we're 4-on-4 hockey. But only 20 seconds, about 20 seconds difference, 23 seconds, 24 seconds difference in the two penalties. It happened at 10:34 and 10:08. Lakers went in first, and then the Huron went in the penalty box. We're 4-on-4 here for just a little while yet as the Lakers come up. This is Melville. Melville's going to go in on traffic. Good looking shot there up into the pads of Rashad, and he's got it. He's done a good job today. He's stopped 20 of them. There he is. Caleb Rashad. 21 shots on goal for the Lakers against him. He kept them all out but one. There's another opportunity, and he's got another one. He's stopped 21 now. Yeah, we're going to have an offensive face-off here by the Lakers. For the Lakers, this is Aiden Melville. That's won by the Huron All-Stars. Chipped along the boards. Going up on the far side, centering pass. Huron All-Stars, there goes a shot on. Rebound attempt on a backhand. That shot went on by Chase Bales. And another one goes across the crease. That was Bales pushing it along. He was looking for his teammate, Monty Bogg. And the Watertown Lakers are going to go on a Sharp Automotive power play here for just 21 seconds. They're in the right end as the Lakers are going to be right behind Rashad. Looking for a centering pass. Can't find anybody. As this one goes down, it's held in by the Lakers. And we are going to get a hand pass. I was wondering if they were going to call it. As the Lakers, that was Stimson holding the zone with his hand as he jumped up for it. 7 seconds left on this power play for the Lakers. Have not scored a power play goal today. Huron has had their last goal was a power play goal in the third period. It's a 5-1 game. It's JV hockey here in the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena as the Huron All-Stars take a shot on, and that went in the glove of Thompson. That shot was taken by Jackson Greenfield. Offensive face-off coming here for the All-Stars. We're 5-on-5 as both of those penalties have expired. This is Greenfield. Greenfield against McNamara. Yeah, Lakers pushing it up forward, held in once again by the Huron All-Stars. A good shot went in there by the All-Stars. It's Alexander Tim. I don't know how he got it through there, but it went all the way to the chest of Cooper Thompson. A lot of traffic in front. He found a gap. And this is going to be Greenfield against McNamara. Pinned up against the near board after the face-off. 3 Lakers trying to get that one out of the corner. Michael Larson's down in there. As this one caroms around, it's held in the offensive zone here by the Huron All-Stars. Holding that one is Alexander Tim. Puck down low, and there goes a shot in by the Huron All-Stars, and that's going to be by Jackson Greenfield. So it's 6-1. As the Huron All-Stars. That's 7:31. And that was Greenfield as he worked that one around. There's going to be an assist there somewhere. We were 5-on-5 hockey. So it's the Huron All-Stars. Oh, Jackson. He's going to get an unassisted goal there as he pushed that one to the post many times. And down on the far end, Rashad's got another one in his glove. 23 shots on goal for the Lakers. Caleb Rashad been up to the task today. He's only let one in. Offensive face-off won by the Lakers. A backhanded attempt by Trey Strickards. And the Lakers, there goes a shot on, tipped away in traffic. A loose puck for a second and a turn on another one. Rashad's got a another blocker save. Puck is loose on the near corner, losing a stick down in the far end is Trace Strickerts. Offensive play here for the Lakers, going to look to shoot it on. Rashad's got the post all the way as the Lakers took a shot right at that red line, and it's turned over in the offensive zone. We're coming back the other way. This is the Huron All-Stars. This is Hartman. Hartman going to look for a little tap on the backhand. Karam's all the way back around. Mason Hunter can't get his glove on it, however. Hartman down in the far center. Lakers going to look to get out of that defensive zone. We're going to get a tripping call here as the power play is going to go in favor of the Lakers. That's going to be Mason. That's going to be Mason Hunter for a trip. That's 6:25. So the Lakers are going to have a power play opportunity here. Down 6-1. They can use it. Offensive face-off coming here for the Lakers. Facing off is Lane Jansen. It's cleared by the All-Stars all the way down to Thompson. He's looking to push the puck up. You want to take care of the puck there as Huron had a little pressure right in front of the net. And the Lakers on this power play opportunity get it out to the neutral zone. Going to push it along are the Lakers. This is Remy Redlin. Going to push it now deep into the corner where the Lakers are going to want to set up here on this power play opportunity. There's a backhanded attempt by McNamara. A lot of traffic in front. Now it's slapped out into the neutral zone. The Lakers are going to push it up once again. This is Remy Redlin. He's going to get an opportunity to push it up again as Huron clears the zone. Remy right behind his own goalie. He's going to hand that one off to his teammate Tyson Lawrence. Tyson's going to try to get his legs going, gets picked clean at the red line. Now it's turned over to the offensive zone here now is taken by the Lakers. This power play is under a minute already, and the All-Stars are going to clear this one down as the Lakers can't get anything going on this power play. This late period power play by the Lakers. And puck possession by the All-Stars for a moment. Now they turn this one back over as the Lakers going to try to push this one up forward now. Get it going in the right direction are the Lakers. You got to hurry. You have 30 seconds left as they're in the neutral zone. This is taken away by Hartman. Hartman content to hold on to the puck as he's going to slap at the distance. It's going to carry him all the way around. And Cooper Thompson, he hangs onto the net. As Huron All-Stars slap that one away here. Tucker Marco gets it up in the neutral zone. He's going to take it in on his forehand. Going to take a shot. Goes up and over. As he gets it back. Looking at a centering pass. Couldn't find him in front. And we are full strength as Rashad pads that one away. And the All-Stars are up and out of their defensive zone. Pushing this one along is the Huron All-Stars. This gets pushed up out of the zone by Alexander Tim. Huron All-Stars back out to the defense. There goes a shot on, and it's covered by Thompson. Stoppage of play, Technicolor screen printing. We're at 4:02 in this one. It's a 6-1 game. Huron All-Stars. It's been Huron 6 unanswered. After Lane Jansen scored the first one in the first period, it's been all Huron. Another shot goes forward. This one goes up and over the top on a rebound attempt. Went in from the blue line, and not able to get that one to the ice was Micah Meter as he takes out the one post. Micah Meter, he was kind of handcuffed. Couldn't get it down to the ice. We're going to face off offensive zone here for the Huron All-Stars. This is won by the Lakers. Backhanded up off the blue line. Chasing down is John Sleisner. He loses it as he enters the offensive zone. And I believe maybe that one touched somebody in the Laker bench, I would guess. We're going to face off right in front of that Laker bench. Neutral zone face off. Won by the All-Stars and pushed into their offensive zone. This one's pushed along by Noah Lallam. Gets it up in the right direction, far side, chasing in a hurry over there is Lane Jansen. On the far corner, Lakers not been able to do much offensively in this game as the Huron All-Stars have controlled this game, and they're back in their offensive zone, trying to push that one towards is Monty Bogue. That one got stuck right on the post. Now it's slapped in, broken up in traffic by the Lakers. All-Stars fan on a pass, or on a shot attempt, and we're going back up the other way. Up into the neutral zone for the All-Stars. Now it's pushed in. This is Bogue. Goes in on his forehand, looking for a pass, throws it in the crease, and can't get a hold of that one. Was a teammate right in front, and they're going to try it again up into the neutral zone. This is Lallam on his defensive position, throwing it out of the zone. And in front, there goes a shot on by the Huron All-Stars. We're at 2:30 left in this third period. It's JV hockey today. It was a 12-15 puck drop. Glad to bring you JV hockey. We don't do it enough. Haven't done a JV game for about 5 years, I think it was. So we had a little time today. It's JV hockey. It's good hockey to watch. Most of these kids, it's called developmental hockey. They come with big rosters, both teams at the JV level. As the Lakers going to work it up out of their defensive zone. This pass is intercepted, and a nice stop there. And Hartman had everything on it as he stole the pass in his offensive zone. Looks like it went off the shoulder of Thompson. Cooper Thompson taking 31 shots. As you see him fall on that one. That was a pretty good shot. 24 shots on goal for the Lakers. This is won by the Huron All-Stars. Pinned over on the far side. Held in at the blue line. There goes a slap shot in traffic, and it goes in. It was helped along by Mason Hunter. That shot originally went in by Tim. And it's Huron at 1:38. We're going to make it a 7-1 game. And I'm going to figure this one out all by myself. It was Hunter, Mason Hunter, and I'm going to say it was Alexander Tim. So it's Hunter from Tim. Huron All-Stars open this thing up. The Lakers struck first in that first period, and it's been all Huron. 7 unanswered. Oh, Hartman's going to get I missed that one. Hartman's going to get an assist also. Thanks for coming along today. It's JV hockey as the Huron All-Stars bring this one in deep. That was Greenfield. We're at the 1 minute mark. Boys varsity action's coming up right after this. It's a 12-15 puck drop. Jim Lloyd, Adam Lallam will be here for you. We're going to tag team this one as we're going to get the old band back together. And we're going to have an icing call. Offensive face-off coming here for the Huron All-Stars. And it is runtime, so that clock just keeps on going. Anytime you get above 6, it's runtime. Doesn't take long to run it off. We're going to have a face-off and probably not much else, as nobody's real quick to get into the face-off circle. We're at the 26-second mark as Terry Jorgensen's in the house, getting ready for boys varsity. He's got a grandson that plays Quentin Jorgensen. Terry is a long-time employee of the city and did a lot for the George Mace Ice Arena. Knows a lot about ice. As this one's going to tap away. And that's going to do it for JV action here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. That was the last home game for JV. So we will have to watch them on the road for the rest of the year. Don't forget about that JV state tournament, the 7th through the 9th. It's in Rapid City. Lakers, a lot of work to do to make that tournament. So this is how the game went. Lakers struck first. Lane Jansen from Nolan Eidson at 2:55 in that first period. And then it was 7 unanswered points by the Huron All-Stars. And we'll go run Elliot Hartman, Monty Bogue, unassisted. Ryder Casper Hoftailing from Hartman. And then Casper Hoftailing again from Greenfield. And then it was Elliot Hartman from Mason Hunter. That was a power play goal. Jackson Greenfield, an unassisted goal. And Mason Hunter from Hartman and Tim. So it was a 7-1 game. It was pretty much all Huron All-Stars right from the start. They controlled the tempo in this entire game. But the interesting thing about the Huron All-Stars, when I look at my roster here for the next game, they're going to bring Jonas Buckland, and they're going to bring a new goalie. Other than that, it's the same lineup. So you're going to see this lineup again for the Huron All-Stars. And now our varsity boys get to take it to them. And you got to think that there's an advantage for our varsity boys, as they're going to be fresh and have just played was the Huron All-Stars. So we'll see what happens. We're going to take a break here. We're going to try to get going on time. It's a 2:15 puck drop for varsity boys. They're going to come out, warm up on dirty ice, then we're going to do the ice one more time. So my guess is we're going to be a little bit behind schedule, but that's all right. We're going to be back here. We're going to take a break. We're going to go off this live stream, and then we're going to go back to varsity action on the new live stream. So it'll be Jim Lloyd and Adam Lallam going to bring you the boys varsity action, as the boys varsity is going to come out and warm up. We're going to take a break to reset, and we'll be back. Boys varsity action from the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena at 2:15 puck drop against the Huron All-Stars.